members of the Appropriations Committee. It took a lot for me to make a decision to come to you guys and speak to you. I keep asking myself why. Do my parents and students have to keep saying we want this school to be funded? I'm smart, so I understand the politics, and I definitely understand how government works. But I keep asking myself, what am I going? I'm a teacher. I'm a public school educator, trained. I'm not who most people think I am. And so I always go back to what are the students thinking and what are the families thinking? When we have to tell them, we're not sure if you're going to be here for 7th grade. We're not sure if you're going to be here for 8th grade. And when we had to make the call this summer to families to say, we no longer have a pre-K for you. And so this year was the first time where I think some of the decisions that we're making as adults are having a perverse impact on the kids. Because I had a scholar tell me that I don't understand why we can't have a middle school. So maybe we should not do well, and then maybe we can get a school. And when I heard that from a scholar, I said, oh my God, what are we doing here? All the values and everything that we teach. Yes, we teach reading, writing, and history and social studies, but we also teach values. And what he was saying was, I don't understand the values here. I don't understand because you told me working hard means that it's a meritocracy here. And so even though I understand the politics and I understand that we have to go through this process, I keep asking myself, why? And so when you guys are going through this and you're trying to figure out how to appropriate, maybe you should ask yourself why. Why isn't Stanford excellence? You heard our parent association president speak. You heard one of our teachers speak. And you will hear more of our parents and more of our teachers and staff members speak. We keep asking ourselves why. Like, what is the real reason behind this? Because it doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. And I know it doesn't make sense because I heard a hearing this summer and members were laughing. We have the money. Oh my God, let's go back and tell Stan. We told them that we didn't have the money and we have the money. So these things just don't make any sense to me. So I'm sorry, I wrote a speech, but I put it to the side because it's the same thing I've been saying for 7 years. It's just, I don't know how many ways to slice it and dice it and move things around. But we are teaching a terrible lesson. I'm educated. My teachers are, we're educated, we're adults. But we're teaching a terrible lesson to these students. Just understand that. When we have a scholar who comes and says something where he's trying to comprehend what's going on, and he goes to a place where he thinks like, well, if I fail, maybe they'll feel sorry for me, and then we can have the school. Something is clearly wrong as an educator. I'm a public school educator, and we're teaching the wrong lesson right now. And so I ask, again, as I wrote in the charter, and we've delivered everything in that charter, the new Secretary of Education, when he was asked a question, what do you know about charter schools? He said, I have a charter school. I know high-performing charter schools. Stanford Charter School. For the last month, I've had to field calls and emails, people asking, what's going on with your school? Did you get the grades? What's going on? The Secretary of Education acknowledged you. He acknowledged us because he knows this is a great school. And so I'm imparting on you just the community, the west side of Stanford that doesn't have a school, needs its pre-K back. We did have to sacrifice because I did not want to lose my 5th graders. So I'm asking for the pre-K back. I'm asking for our current sixth graders to be able to have their 7th grade and to have their 8th grade. Our application said pre-K through 8, and I just want to deliver on that promise. Right now, as an adult, I don't have an answer for them. And so please answer this question, why? Can this school be funded? And I believe it can be. So I thank you. So sorry that it wasn't a prepared speech, but I just had to speak from my heart, and that's it. That's all I can say. Thank you.